All right, moving right along. We had to I was just in a argument online with somebody's trying to defend. I forget even now. It's because they changed it towards me being a medic, and they're like, "Oh, did you fucking kill people on the battlefield?" It's like emergency medicine. 9 out of 10 times, if the injury, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die, and the injury is gonna fucking kill you no matter what the medic does, and the medic's just there to make you comfortable. That's not the medic killing anybody. That they were gonna die anyway. There was absolutely even if you brought them to a fucking hospital with civilian doctors, they would still die. That's what I'm saying. But I also wasn't saying that I did that. I was just saying that's common practice. The only one I had to work on emergency medicine was me. I had to fucking keep me alive until the other medic got here. I'm alive and kicking, but so you did kill people. It's war. People died. Did I fucking specifically kill somebody? I have no fucking clue, but it's war. Like, what the fuck, man? But let's just move on, because we're talking about war. The Ukraine is accusing Russia of actively engaging in an airstrike on a school and killing some children, 60 feared dead, it's saying. Um, I mean, war is chaos. I can't say it didn't or did happen. I'm not gonna. It's probably most likely did happen. This, even if they're using this to spark anti-Russian sentiment, it's probably based in some reality, because the best lies are based in truth. We're going to keep that going. But let's get into this. Live updates. At least 60 fear dead after Russian airstrike on school. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky warned that Russian forces will likely intensify their attacks before Moscow makes their Victory Day speech. Oh my god, I hate the war. I hate it. I can't believe that we're still doing this. Get the fuck out of Ukraine. And no, we're not gonna fight Russia. I don't even know who was the right left on this. So we're gonna be like Putin, Biden, because our government's pretty motherfucking lefty. So get the fuck out of Ukraine, you fucking sniveling piece of shit. Fuck off. I'm not attacking Russia, you senile cunt. That's where I'm at. But like I said, let's get into this. Coverage on the live blog has ended. Please click here for latest updates. At least they're not gonna fucking update the story like they did with the other fucking article earlier. Man, that shit. At least 60 people are feared dead after a Russian airstrike on a school where people were sheltering in the village of Bilohorovikia in eastern Ukraine, the regional governor of Luhansk said Sunday. Fires raged at the school after the strike Saturday afternoon. Serhiy, I'm butchering these names, Haidai said in a post on his Telegram channel. He said 2 people have been confirmed dead. 7 of the 30 people who have evacuated were injured in the action. Why are you telegramming live things from the ground on a war? That's how you get people killed. But anyway, most likely all 60 people who remain under the rubble of the building died. I mean, I can't really say that. People have survived buried under the ground for days, so hopefully we can find some survivors. Haidai spoke ahead of scheduled video call to leaders of the world's biggest economies and Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky in a show of unity the day before Russia marks its Victory Day, holding Monday to honor the Soviet triumph over Nazi Germany in 1945. The group of 7 countries are meeting after Zelensky warned in the late-night video address that Russian forces were likely to intensify their attack leading into Monday. His comments came after the key Black Sea port of Odessa was hit with cruise missiles, and as the bombardment of the Azovstal steel plant up the coast in Mariupol continued. I mean,
Winning? No.
is that it? That's all they got to say on bombing the children? What's the full coverage look like? Oh, it's just his Victory Day speech, which we just talked about that. Mind sniffing dog receives medal. Kiev. This is a feel-good story. Let's get into this a little bit before we move on. Kiev, Ukraine presented a medal Sunday to Ukraine's famous mind-sniffing dog patron and his owner to recognize their dedicated service since Russian invasion. The Jack Russell Terrier has been credited for detecting more than 200 explosives and preventing the detonation since the start of the war on February 24th, quickly becoming the canine symbol of Ukrainian patriotism. It's nice that I hope that's true, because there was a lot of propaganda coming out at the beginning time of the war, but I do know that dogs do that, so I mean, it is unlike some of the things that came out at the beginning of the war, like the Ghost of Kiev and whatnot. This story is feasible, so we're going to go with it's true, because I like to think that people are getting recognized for doing things that are heroic. But this is what's going on. Another building's collapsed. People might be dead. I hope they're not just going to write these people off as dead like the article sounded like they were doing, because people have been known to survive for a week or so buried under rubble, and those people deserve to be checking that they're buried under rubble. But it is also an active war zone, so you might not have the time to dig them out. A war is a fucking fidgety bitch, man. It's chaotic, it's chaos, and it doesn't like either side. Like, it's not on the favor of either side. Like, the god of war just wants lives. It doesn't matter if they're Russian lives, it doesn't matter if they're Ukrainian lives, it doesn't even matter if they're NATO lives. War just wants to claim lives.
Winning? No.
But this building blew up, right? Why the fuck are we bombing a school? Were there pictures of the school? I wasn't even paying attention. No. I don't know. 60 people feared dead. You got pictures in an actual article here. At least after Russian airstrike on Ukrainian school. So somebody blew up a school. I mean, there's probably going to be conspiracy theorists that claim that the Ukrainians did it just to like spark war with Russia. And then obviously the main war news updates that are saying Russia bombed the school. The fact of the matter is somebody in this conflict bombed a fucking school. Bombed a fucking school. Now, who bombs a school? Who the fuck does that type of shit? Now, was it because the enemy was used with, like, so if Russia bombed it, was it because Russia had intelligence that there was Ukrainian forces there? If so, why the fuck is Ukrainian forces using a school and endangering children? Why the fuck are you attacking a school and endangering children too for the Russia side of events? Like, leave the school out of the war. The school is not a place to house your fucking military equipment. The school is not a place to house your troops. The school is not a place, because this is war. I mean, I want to say, I want to believe, I'm not saying this is true, but I want to believe that we're not just fucking targeting children. I'm just fucking saying. Thank you for checking out this clip of my Thought of the Day podcast. You can catch this podcast every Tuesday through Friday at that'sonpoint.info by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's how winning is done. New clips go out daily, and we can't do this without you, so we appreciate your support. With that being said, consider joining for $5 a month, and you get early access to the uncensored version of this, early access to our weekly That's On Point podcast, and access to exclusive content only for members. All the money that we receive is going to go funnel back into this to hire more journalists and do more things for you guys, because that's how winning is done. It really is. We got a merch store and stuff. You can help there, and if you can't help via money, you can always just leave a comment, and share this out there, because that helps us more than you can immensely know. That's the best way to help. Just leave a comment, and share. And if you're listening to us, leave a review. Leave a good review. Help us boost us in the podcast ratings and get us up there, because that's how winning is done. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.